for people who go outside, people who go to the gym, people who touch grass, people who don't sit at their desk with a bottle taped to their leg and a straw going up to their genitalia, so that whenever they gotta urinate or use a bathroom through the match, they don't have to wait throughout the match, get up mid-match, none of that. They just while they're playing and call it a day. No, keep all them fucking features in ranked play, because that's where it's supposed to be. Some feel it's necessary for the longevity of competitive. Marvel Rivals director recently addressed the role queue concerns. Yeah, long story short, he said, nigga, we ain't never had role queue since the game's launched, blah blah blah. That's just them trying to convince you to click on the article and read more and stuff like that. But something that, while the studios behind these delisted Cartoon Network games are heartbroken, I am also heartbroken, because like I saw an inkling, like a little update that I did about this news the other day, and they delisted games that were actually, they weren't, like, when I first saw it, my first assumption before I read into it a little bit was that they just delisted some random game, like, even though Rainbow Unicorn is cool, they relisted some random ass mobile game like Rainbow Unicorn and Rainbow Unicorn 2, which would still be sad, but it's like, damn, not only would it be sad to see something like that go, it's also sad because games preservation is very difficult right now, because copyright laws fucking suck when it comes to preservation, and a lot of the people who run them companies that want to like stop game preservation laws because it's just bootlegging, they have more money than the people who want to preserve shit. Grumpy Face Studios has expressed heartbreak over many of his games under the Cartoon Network label being delisted due to cost-cutting measures. Oh my god. So for those of you who don't know, Cartoon Network is under this corporation named WB. Yes, the same WB, Warner Bros. Animation, that made Multiverses and whatnot. Where is it? Open image in new tab. So you see, Multiverses is a game that takes characters from various different WB properties and puts them in all one platform fighter game. Now, why in the fuck does this matter at all? Well, I want to use it to showcase you some of the characters that WB and franchises that WB has control of. You see that? Wait, let me move it some. You see that? That's Arya Stark from Game of Thrones. That's Finn from Adventure Time, Cartoon Network show. That's Tom and Jerry, a very legendary show. Fucking Bugs Bunny. What's up, Doc? Yeah, that motherfucker, Bugs Bunny. Yes, him. Then Jake the dog. Look at what the cutie did to do. Then we got Estelle from Steven Universe, Harley Quinn, Batman, Superman, Scooby-Doo. So they own some very, very powerful legacy franchise. Now, why am I telling you that WB owns a lot of stuff, and one of the a lot of stuff that they own is Cartoon Network? Well, it's because Cartoon Network is ran by this devil. I think it's LAV. Well, Cartoon Network is ran by this devilish person, not devilishly handsome or none of that shit, just devil, demon, named David Zaslav. Now, why am I calling David Zaslav a corporate hellspawn? Well, I'm calling him a corporate hellspawn because ever since this nigga has took leadership of WB, every bad decision you would think to make, this nigga done made it, bruh. This, like, I did it, I showed it the other day. But if you go to HBO Max, if you type in CartoonNetwork.com, actually, fuck it, I'll redo it. If you type in CartoonNetwork.com and you go to it. Oh wait, no, I put a space. Boom. If you put in Cartoon Network, what the fuck? There we go. If you type in CartoonNetwork.com, as you see, the first thing that happened was the link switched. The link switched to Max.com. Now, If you look on Max.com, you look at the picture right there. What is the first thing you see on this picture up here? The Amazing World of Gumball. So surely, obviously, if you see the Amazing World of Gumball in the poster promoting the service and the show selection they have, obviously the Amazing World of Gumball would be Amazing World of Gumball would obviously be on HBO Max, right? No. Gumball. So look, when you go to Google, watch The Amazing World of Gumball, HBO Max. Okay, yeah. And the promo material right here, Gumball, is up there. So surely the fact that I Googled Gumball or The Amazing World of Gumball, whatever the fuck, HBO Max, surely that means that if I go to it, it'll be up there. Oh, let me go watch some Gumball real quick. I can't watch The Amazing World of Gumball on HBO Max? Even if I sign up? Look at that. Look at that. About the series. But look at that. This title isn't available in your country. So I could pretty much just look at the episodes, read the blurb, and just shrug my shoulders because I won't be able to watch them even if I do sign in from an American account or from an account from any other country because this shit is completely delisted. Delisted. You can see the episode numbers and all that, but if I was to click on these episodes, I wouldn't be able to watch them. So I bring that up to mention that if you are a part of the animation community, you will strongly hate and dislike this hellspawn of the corporate world because this nigga consistently makes bad decisions, and instead of taking his bad decisions and turning them into good ones or something like that, or at least just taking responsibility for the shit, he instead says fuck you, fires the whole workforce, and then takes every single piece of work they have down off for streaming services so he don't gotta pay none of them motherfuckers nothing to save 65 cents to get himself out of debt, that to get him WB, the company he's running, to get WB out of debt that he put them the fuck in. This nigga put the whole company in debt and is blaming the company for being in debt instead of blaming himself for putting them in debt, making stupid ass decisions. Like, you took down Gumball, like The Amazing World of Gumball. That's like if Cartoon Network right now says, fuck it, we're never gonna air Teen Titans Go anymore ever again for the rest of history. Nigga, what? That like to give you a better example, that's like if you worked at a utility company, right? And they're in charge of charging people for water maintenance, plumbing, water. Basically, they send everybody a water bill in your local area. What if one day they just said, fuck it, we don't sell water no more? So what do you sell? We sell pipes. But I already got pipes in my house. I don't need no pipes from you. I just go to Home Depot. Yeah, but we selling pipes. I mean, you know what? I might be able to make something with the pipes. Let me see the pipes. They pull them out. Pipe all rusty, dusty. You go, oh my God. Why that pipe smell like semen and fecal matter? Oh my God. And they say, yeah, we selling you oh, I forgot to mention that. We selling you the pipes out the water plant. What the fuck you mean you selling me the pipes out the water plant? I don't pay you to sell me pipes out of a fucking water plant, nigga. I pay you to filter my water and pump it into my house like you've been doing for the last 20, 30 years. That's basically what's happening with WB. People are paying for their service to see their 20 and 30 years of their major hits out of their catalog, and they said, fuck it, we gonna take everything important and just stop providing it. And like, again, one thing I always would like to say in this conversation, one thing I always want to say is, even though there are many things in life easy as 1, 2, 3, All those years you'll be doing in jail for pirating these shows that there's literally no other way to watch is not okay. Okay, all right? That sentence you'll be doing will be longer than 1, 2, 3 years, okay? Okay? Please, please always remember, always know, it is never okay to pirate anything. Doesn't matter what it is. If it's available for purchase physically, you go buy it that way. Oh, wait, what? You said none of the stores near you carry it? Oh, just go find one. Just go find... Oh, wait. You said that's not feasible because physical media is continuously dying and being sold less and less, and there are less ways to physically be able to get something available? Why didn't just buy it on eBay? Wait, you said that's extremely expensive and not realistic for everybody? Well, hey, tough shit, nigga. Don't pirate. Don't sail the 7 seas. Piracy is a broke nigga issue. If you're out here stealing, like, bro, you wouldn't steal a car. Why would you steal a movie? A TV show? All these people worked hard on this show just to turn around and not get paid off of it when the CEO puts it up on the platform and doesn't pay them any of the fair wages they deserve. You go buy that movie the legal way, gosh darn it. You go overpay for that streaming service, gosh darn it. Do it the right way. Accept your fucked up treatment. I'm not gonna lie, nobody's good enough of an actor to run with that bullshit for long enough. Am I right? Am I right? Anyway, yeah, all my homies hate David Zaslav. And another product, the way that this all wraps up into the original conversation, is another one of the things that WB is doing is like a lot of cost cutting in general, but a lot of the things they're doing is if it's not like their top franchise, like Teen Titans Go, they're saying, hey, we don't care, take it down. Take it down. Nope, we don't give a fuck, take it down. Because the crazy part is, I am more likely to see an episode of the World of Gumball by paying for cable than paying for HBO Max. Yeah, that's why I don't know if that sounds wild as it's supposed to you, but it sounds as wild as it's supposed to for me. Anyway, Steven Universe, the Light Trilogy, and Teeny Titan games are among those no longer available on digital storefronts, meaning that the only way to play these games is to just hope that you purchased a physical copy before they went out of stores and whatnot. Many players have also expressed frustration over the decision. Yeah, I don't even have to read this article to actually, I want a little bit more detail, but yeah, it's sad to see stuff like this happen over and over. So I was saying, people calling me a fucking idiot, people saying, oh, you the only dumbass walking around here buying games physically. What? You waited an extra 2 weeks to play that game? I wanted to play it on day one, bro. I just cracked and brought it digitally. It's hard being a nigga. It's hard being a nigga with common sense sometimes, bro. Unfortunately, some grumpy face studios developed games can no longer be brought legally. Unfortunately, earlier this December, at least 6 Cartoon Network published games were delisted across various digital storefronts, including Steam and the Nintendo eShop. Throughout 2024, WB, the parent company of Cartoon Network, has been shelving nearly completed projects and delisting original films from its streaming services to cut costs too. Yeah, that's another thing. WB had a bunch of films that were finished, though it was way more. It was like 20 or something like that. But the couple I remember that were the most significant was Wile E. Coyote versus Acme and Batgirl, which they said was 90+% done. The test screenings were going well. All they had to do was just release the fucking movie. And Willie, Willie Coyote versus Acme, that movie was allegedly 100% done. They just didn't release it because tax write-offs. Has been shelving nearly which from its streaming services to cut costs, which has affected video games too. Of the games, started census off with a conjunction. Of the games that have been delisted from sale, Grumpy Face Studios, Steven Universe Saved the Light, and Steven Universe Unleashed the Light were among them. The studio recently put out statements to clarify how it's been affected by recent delistings. We're going broke because they're going broke. Cause yeah, for those of y'all who don't even know these games exist, yeah, there's a reason why. Number one. Number two, these games don't make a ton of fucking money whenever Cartoon Network makes them. So the only thing stopping a CEO from taking them down and stuff like that is literally just, oh, why take it down? I mean, it's a little bit extra money here and there. But with the debt, the billions of dollars of debt that they're trying to cut costs at any corner. They're like, you remember how the dad, Julius, and Everybody Hates Chris used to be cheap as shit for no reason? Like overly cheap. Like if you took 2 minutes to brush your teeth with water in a bathroom, he's in the bathroom cutting the water off, saying, hey, you took too long. Fuck that. He not running in the bathroom cutting the water off. He gonna go to the water heater and cut it off to the bathroom and say, get the fuck out the bathroom. You're using too much goddamn water. You go in a car to fucking, and he go in the store. If you get the fuck out the car with me, or you sit in this car cold or hot, nigga, at traffic lights, turn the whole car off. I crack this bitch up once the light change. Like that level of cheap. Imagine somebody being that level of cheap, but on a corporation level. That's what taking them down. A lot of these games and TV shows and other stuff that isn't your bread and butter is. That's why, for example, you see all these cool games like the Samurai Jack game and the Steven Universe game going down. But why don't you see their shitty Game of Thrones game going down? Because microtransactions, cha-ching, 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 makes them a sizable chunk of money that they don't want to ignore. So they leave shit like that there and they go, well, we don't give a fuck if this game is good or not. It's costing us more money than we want to spend on it. Not it's costing us more money than it's worth. Not it's costing us more money than it's profiting. It's costing us more money than we want to spend on it. The money we're spending on it right now, we don't care to continue to spend on it. So they stop and they pull games down. Grumpy Face not involved with delisting Steven Universe and Teeny Titan games. We are not involved with the decision to delist our Steven Universe, the Light Trilogy games, or our Teeny Titans games. We are also unable to speak on it further. All questions about the sunsetting of the game should be sent to Cartoon Network and WB. We are heartbroken. I wonder how future generations are going to be able to play these games. Steven Universe, the Light Trilogy, was a series of RP role-playing games based on cartoon. Yeah, you could look up those games. Steven Universe Unleashed, I only ever played one, but these bitches were fire. Even though they were like somewhat turn-based, they were kind of fire. But it's like, yo, shit like this is sad to see. So next time y'all want to call me stupid for buying my games physically, guess what? If this shit ever gets delisted, even if I can't play all the DLC, I can still pop this disc in and load the data off the disc and play the game physically. But speaking of data on disc, let's talk about data on hard drive, specifically on the hard drives of Bungie devs or Microsoft devs. I don't know where the fuck the people who made the original Bungie went or whatever the fuck. But 100 gigabytes of classic Halo content has leaked online, including the 1999 demo from when the FPS was in third person. Now, it was a tweet I seen. I think this was this. It might have been this one. But for those of y'all who aren't aware, at first when Halo was first revealed back in the day and when it was still being workshopped, it was supposed to be a third person game, as we see here. And I know what they went with now is more iconic, But I personally like this like type of view and this world building more. Like obviously there was some things to clean up, but for alpha footage of a game in like 2001, this was still fucking crazy and mind blowing. Only reason why, like from looking at this footage, I don't think they went with it, even though in my personal opinion it seems cooler, is because it looks a bit janky. Like, to be fair, something they could have cleaned up by release, and technically they did by just making it so you couldn't see this and making it first person, but it looks kind of janky. It has that classic PS1 jitter type syndrome going on, but because it's on a PC, it wasn't jittering. But if that shit was on a PS1, it will have the PS1 jittering. Point is, essentially, if you have the Halo Master Chief Collection, you could like go in a workshop and download a mod that allows you to use this mode. I just wanted to share it because even as a person who doesn't personally enjoy Halo, I think this is still like something, a cool nugget of history to just exist out there. Now, if there's ever another way to play this like separate without having to buy the Master Chief Collection, because I refuse to buy a Halo game, please let me know. I would love to play it. But something I always love knowing is that Rockstar fans are pissed off that another one of their dumbass theories was wrong. And you know what? Just to be fair, because when was this? This was published 11 hours ago. Since this article was published 11 hours ago, a lot of things could have happened. So let's see. Let's go to the Rockstar Games YouTube channel. Let's see if they posted anything. No. The last video was 8 days ago. Okay. Let's go to their Instagram. See if they posted anything. No, I don't want to log in. Nope, that's something for GTA Online. Let's go to their Twitter. Let's see what they posted. Their last post was 11 hours ago, talking about a holiday sale. Get holiday rewards. That was the 24th. Okay, cool. Let's check their LinkedIn to see if there's anything up there. Nope. I forgot how you access LinkedIn. Cool. I forgot how you access LinkedIn articles, but doesn't matter. Point is, on Twitter, the only post they made for the 27th was those posts that we seen a bit earlier, where they talked about holiday sales on their merchandise. I like this. Well, this dude, he's more of a chill person from what I've seen on my timeline, but people are having way worse reactions in the comment section and shit. If I'm not mistaken, comments might actually be turned off, but people are having way worse reaction in this bitch than what he's having, because they swore to God they had they swore to God they had it right this time. They knew. They just knew. They were sure. There was nothing. There was no dot that didn't connect. They were so sure that a trailer was gonna drop on the 27th of December 2024. If you just follow the patterns and you make the stars align, you just come on, hold on, wait. Pretend this red hat is a tinfoil hat. If you just allow the stars to line and you turn left and look at it from a right sideways angle, you'll see something that means something. Grand Theft Auto fans, bro, y'all gotta give it a rest sometime. Motherfuckers is in an uproar under this tweet. Uproar. That shit is never not funny. I just wanted to show that to show that I'm not saying I'm clairvoyant or anything, or that I'm always right. I'm just saying I am a nigga who notices patterns, and I only open my mouth when I know what the fuck I'm about to talk about. They were fiending. They were sure somebody was gonna drop something on the 27th. And technically speaking, there's 9, 10 is 2, and then 3, 4. Shut the fuck up. 10 is 2, then 3, 4. Yeah. So technically there's about 3 or so hours left in the day, but if you tried to hold your breath for that amount of time because you wanted to hold your breath until they dropped the GTA 6 trailer, you're gonna pass the fuck out, buddy. You're gonna pass. You're not gonna pass out, nigga. You're going to pass away to the next realm of existence. Your ass is finna leave Earth. Anyway, another thing I wanted to watch was something highlighting games that are being delisted this year. I mean, well, either delisted or online support for it is ending. And when I saw the first one, I was like, oh, I already know this list gonna be, it's gonna have like be fun as hell to talk about. Because like, imagine a year ago or 2 years ago, you brought WWE 2K23 just for 2 years later, them to cut the online servers the fuck off because they want you to buy 24 or 25, whatever the latest one is.
2K23 is shutting down on PS5 and Xbox Series X and S.
You heard that? PS5. 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 This is not a last gen shutdown. They say we shutting down all the servers.
McIlroy PGA Tour is shutting down on January 16th. Blue Pro.
I don't know when that came out.
January 18th. Sadly,
I don't know what that is.
Tapped out. The mobile game is shutting down forever on January.
No fucking way. I played this game when I was a little ass kid. I didn't even know this shit was still around.
24th. Divine Knockout is shutting down on February.
Yeah, this one I know. Gotta pull one out. Oh damn, I don't have a sad noise. But yeah, oh wait, yes I do. This one hurt my soul because this one is getting its server shut off. Not because the game sucks, but because they marketed it poorly and nobody's playing it.
17th on PS4 and PS5. EA Sports UFC 3 is shutting down on February 17th.
Wait. When the fuck did UFC 3 come out?
Realm Royale is shutting.
Realm Royale sucks. The UFC release date. Oh, 2014. Okay, that's a 10-year-old game. That's fair.
17.
Realm Royale. Shit's not touching Fortnite. That's why I shut down. Never even heard of this game.
Down on February 18th, and the game's already been delisted. Disco Dodgeball Remix.
Never heard of it.
28th. The Golf Club 1 and 2 are shutting down on February.
Never heard of it.
Caravan Stories is shutting down on March 13th.
Never heard of it.
Football 14 is shutting down on March 13th.
10-year-old game.
2K24 is shutting down on September 3rd.
So he started the video off with 23. And he ended the video off, or he's getting towards the end of the video, and he mentions WWE 24. So you niggas buy a yearly game with online, like bro, I don't get it. Like for the business side, I get it because as a business, if they gonna buy it, why wouldn't you sell it? Excuse me. And why wouldn't you sell it? Whatever it is, there's eventually gonna be someone along who picks up it and finds a marketable way to get it to fly out their hands, whether it's on a small scale or a large scale. But on this one, I gotta blame the customers because y'all are being bad consumers. Like, what are you doing? Oh, y'all are being bad consumers. It's like, dog, there's so many great games out here to buy, but you want to play the slippery grab, punch a nigga and make him break his back on a table game that's not changing year after year. That shit is crazy to me. And not only is it not changing year after year, they're delisting and making the games irrelevant. So if you want to keep this game for 10 years, you essentially have to keep rebuying the game to be able to play the online. Fucking wild. They charge you because you buy it.
Year after it first came out. And the same goes for NBA 2K24, which shuts down on
You already know how I feel about 2K niggas. I don't even have to say it.
December 31st. And although it might be another year away, just know that Topspin 2K25 will shut down on December 31st, 2026. So
isn't that fucking crazy?
Already a ticking clock on.
That's fucking crazy. So these motherfuckers said the online for this game will last no more than a year. I never heard of no shit like that. I never heard of a game saying we will take away a major functional part of your game in 2 years. That's crazy. Like seeing stuff like this and the results of Dickhead Zaslav being the leader of WB just makes my head hurt. Cause like, bro, what the fuck you mean? You announced the day that the online servers are getting cut off and it's a little over a year from now.
On that one too. I'm sure loads more games will be shutting down as well, so make sure you drop me a follow and stick right here so you know when they are and you can get that one final play session in.
To me, that's crazy work. Like, they said, hey, bro, we gonna shut the servers down pretty soon. Enjoy it while you can. The game came out like 3 months ago. What do you mean? I was gonna read this about the Spider-Man films, but I don't care. The biggest disappointments of 2024. I kind of talked about that a little bit earlier, and I talked about them as they happened more or less. This one is kind of interesting. A fake Nintendo lawyer was scaring YouTubers, and they're not clear if, like, The Verge is not clear of if YouTube can stop him. So, what's the terminology? I think it's breach of security, breach of confidentiality. I forgot what the term is. Oh, copyright abuse. Breach of copyright / copyright abuse. So, for those of y'all who don't understand my ramblings and mumblings of what I did just now, basically, the way that the YouTube system, like content ID on a user level, works, leaves a lot of room for abuse, anonymous abuse from the from whoever the perpetrator is. Because one thing I was watching earlier today was a Setos TV video where he was talking about how and this is gonna make. Why do you love to sit there in both spots? Bed. Fuck, I forgot what I was about to say. Fuck. Bed. But basically, long story short, this is a stuff like this, like the YouTube copyright ID system, creates clear paths of abuse for wanting to do fuck shit to people. Because, for example, you could, like they're doing here, scare a bunch of people with a bunch of fake copyright ID claims, which is what I'm guessing he's doing. But let's read on. We're a Japanese company that put this German YouTuber through mental health. Wait, I can't read. How you get your website not read? For those of you who are going to stay and watch me play the game, that's all you have to do. Stay to watch me play the game. Reload your tab when I type reload in chat. That is it.